and Ron Wright was in Dirty White Boy's corner.
Hello.
Obviously, you know, at that point,
Hello.
Wright was still the hottest heavyweight title right
Hello.
now.
Hello.
Had great matches, even
Hi.
though Tracy had won
Hi.
the title in the Bluegrass Brawl and the chain match. Now Knoxville got a chance to see Ron Wright back in the White Boy's corner. The Coward waved the flag match, and Ron cut the promos. I don't care if somebody's disemboweled, I ain't gonna wave the flag, etc., etc. And the main event was the Rage in the Cage match.
Damn.
Tom Pritchard, Kevin Sullivan, Killer Kyle,
The person you had the schedule down pat.
at the time was a part-time crazy person for Kevin.
Like all the time. Be like, how the fuck do you know? All the time.
Against the Rock and Roll Express, Brian Lee, who was still a babyface at the time, and Robert Fuller and Jimmy Golden. Fuller and Golden were the stud stable, and they were heels, but since we've been running the three-team issue where they were mad at the Heavenly Bodies and me and the Rock and Roll Express, we'd run that pretty much through the Bluegrass Brawl and the April shows, and finally the stud stable agreed to, because of what
Wow. Saying we're not good enough.
Try to get even with us. And it was Rage in the Cage.
Who?
The rules were, and the reason why we did this is why these were the rules. There were 5 sets of handcuffs on each side of the cage. They were police issue handcuffs. I bought them myself. Still have a few. And the winning team was the one who handcuffed each member of the opponent to their side of the cage.
Katamari Demacy.
The heels, myself, were saying, imagine when we get these guys handcuffed and they can't get loose, what we might do to them, blah, blah, blah.
What?
And Bullet Bob Armstrong,
Shut up.
Commissioner of Smoky Mountain, the only person that can keep order in this
Fun.
situation.
It's relaxing. And it's satisfying. Shut up. Yes, I am.
You know, counting the managers, 15 guys on the card. But whichever team won 3 out of 5 of the status matches, then had the advantage because we entered like the War Games. So instead of the coin flip, I got the undercard out of it. And then basically 2 guys start, boom, 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 and then every few minutes, then you have to handcuff everybody. So the main event was going to go on for a while, and people knew they were going to get their money's worth. And we ended up doing much better than April, which hit, you know, a horrible bottom and did like $4 grand. And that's back, of course, as we mentioned, when our tickets were ringside $8, general admission $6, kids under 12, $5. So we almost doubled the house. We did 1,085 paid, 46 comps for 1,131 people, and $7,338.
He's the king of the Cotswolds.
In Knoxville, but we got something out of it because that would.
I want to say animals.
Stan's last appearance in Knoxville. We would close it to the chapter in John City the following weekend. And we also, that was Robert and Jimmy's last time in Knoxville. And the babyfaces triumphed by winning the match, but then Fuller and Golden showed their true colors by when they got unlocked first. They threw us.
It's been a game since like the PS2 era, PS1 era. Yes, I have. Yes, I did. How do you think I know about it?
We handcuffed him out to the cage.
Shut the fuck up.
35 times in the chest with the racket in the stomach. He did crack his sternum. He went to the hospital that night. He was going anyway, but he needed to. It was cage.
Oh, DJ.
Cage, whatever the fuck, because that was going to set up my summer. I'd waited a year, and now finally we were going to get Bullet Bob Armstrong back in the ring as more than a commissioner, but back as an active wrestler. That had been the point of featuring him in Smoke Down Wrestling from the start, because I thought this is the way we draw our first big house. So anyway, that was May 9th in Knoxville, and then of course May the 15th in Johnson City. We did the last tangle in Tennessee, where the Legion of the Fall released Smoky Mountain Wrestling, the Rock and Roll in the Bodies, and that did 942 paid and 90 comps for $6,309. And Johnson City still doing well.
Shut up. She's just hating for no reason. You are hating.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Tom Pritchard has a new partner. His cousin, the Gigolo, has come to town. But I knew I had to get to rock and roll away from the bodies because it had been done. And I had to get some different combinations going because we'd about blown off Tracy and White Boy. As a matter of fact, the Harlan taping on May 17th is when Tony Atlas was scheduled to come in to be my new top heel. And he was going to face Brian Lee on television and do a whole big angle. And I got the plane ticket back that morning with the note that he decided not to go. So now I'm still trying to figure out some shit to do.
Sure.
But anyway, we did one other thing that was important that night in Harlan. We shot a promo because since Tom obviously is Bruce Pritchard's brother, and we brought Gigolo Jimmy Del Rey in as his cousin, and Tom's father at the same time happened to be visiting that weekend and was staying with Tom, and he rode up to the TV taping in Harlan with him. We thought, I just made the joke, I said, I really got all the Pritchard family here except for Bruce. I said, let's do a promo. So we did a promo backstage with, I can't, Mike and Mark, whoever it was that was announcing at the time. And then we did the promo with me introducing Gigolo Jimmy, Tom's cousin, there's Tom's father, and I'm saying how great the Pritchard family is, how they're dominating professional wrestling. And the announcer says, something like, is there any, he interviews Tom's father and says, is there any other members of the Pritchard family involved in wrestling? And Tom's father says something like,
What the fuck?
one. He's with that phony stuff up in New York,
What the fuck?
And we're just fucking knocking the, that side of the Bruce's side of the family, right? His brand. And finally,
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that to him.
Because we've known each other since the early 80s, so I mean, it wasn't odd for us to talk anyway. I call Bruce and I tell him, hey, your dad was in town, visiting Tom, and we had him do a promo for the TV show. And I'm going to send you a copy on VHS. Oh, yeah, I'd like that one, yeah, blah, blah, blah. So I sent it in the mail, didn't think any more about it, and a week later...
Oh, by the way, you see my character?
No, as a matter of fact, it was longer than that.
It's DJ.
We didn't start till the end of July, so it was actually somewhere about 6 weeks after that he didn't even watch his own father's tape, I guess, right? But anyway, he had called me and said, hey, very funny motherfucker. I'm like, oh, okay. He said, I said, you watched the tape? He said, yeah, and I wasn't alone either, blah, blah, blah. But how would you and the bodies like to make some shots up here? That's when that question was asked. And we put together...
And this one is Haley.
He would appear on the WWF television as they would acknowledge Smoky Mountain Wrestling and that we were part of it. And that we would make TVs only, didn't have to make the house shows leading up to SummerSlam and work a deal with Steiners. And I'm like, okay, wow. And now that I look at it in hindsight,
Yeah, the donut.
when we first got there, which I'm getting ahead of the story, but when we first got
Dylan
there,
is...
also they needed an American spokesperson for Yoko. That, as I've told the story before, until me and the bodies got there to Raw that day. And so, but then it sort of made sense. But I think the
Dylan is this one. Because he has two personalities.
Mine was whoever Bruce watched that tape with and said, okay, we need a tag team.
And Sam is this one.
And please feel free to do the follow-ups here, so I don't gloss over anything.
We're not. Something as simple as like 46 comps. Where are those comps going?
Oh, okay, and you're going to see more of that because for 46, it was...
This is you, Sam.
And actually, and a few of the boys. Because a lot of times with the radio station, there was one radio station in Knoxville at the time.
Who else is in here? Oh, I gotta do Riley.
Dominant radio station in any market in the country. It was the country station. It was
Here, this is Riley.
Everybody listened to, fucking hell. It was, the listenership was 4 or 5 times over the next competition. competition, so they were expensive. And we would do spots just to have a presence there, but we couldn't spend enough money to have a
Yeah, because he's the tamest one here.
go to the rock and roll station, which at that point was like the fifth as expensive as the country.
This one's Riley.
And we do a bunch of, but they would do cash and trade deals where instead of $500 worth of spots, you could pay $250 and give them $250 worth of tickets. So we get $6 general admission.
And this one's Bean.
50 of those, that's $300, $250, whatever.
This one's Bean.
The six may have
No.
always brought somebody.
This is Bean.
A seat or watch and feel comfortable. But generally it was.
This is Bean.
In the summer when we started landing some sponsorships. Popeyes or whatever the case. It was Church's Fried Chicken later on, but and no, it was Mrs. Winters. I've gone through every fucking chicken place. Sponsors, car lots, various fast food outlets. Whoever was sponsoring us at the time would get tickets as part of their package. So sometimes we'd have 300 comps out, but if somebody paid us $2,500. And part of the deal was we ran TV commercials that didn't cost us anything and gave them 60 or 80 or 100 tickets at $6 a piece to a show. We were still coming out ahead.
Welcome, everyone.
And there were usually no comps on spot shows because if you came with the sponsors, you probably work in the show or the kids that were.
Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole.
Set up in the fucking bleachers.
That's my task. I gotta dig a hole. I said, dig a hole. So I said, dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole.
So with that said, we waited a year for Bob Armstrong. We waited a year to do it. How nervous were you pulling the start?
What the?
That night it was great because we had over 1,000 people there, so it was enough of an atmosphere to be good. And the match was great, and people were into it, and the angle was heavy, and the people stayed because we called the ambulance, and he was strapped to a board and carried out in front of everybody and driven out the back of the Coliseum in front of everybody. And there were people hot and people waiting in the back alley, so I felt good about that. But here's the thing now. After we waited all that time, it's like I told Jim Barnett one time. Like I used to be telling Jim Barnett anything, but in this case, I was right. On the WCW committee, how are we going to draw money next month? Go or not, Jim, but if we start right now, we'll draw money in August. So I started in May, and I thought, to do this right, it ain't going to be hot right away, but hopefully it will pay off the beat.
He's getting a colonoscopy.
Oh, my food's here.
He's getting a colonoscopy.
Coming back to get even against the team that has just done this to him.